Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a very nice spot. I mean, just take a look at it, right? You got a big lighthouse, it's a pretty big lighthouse. Geez, I mean, all this is what you need, but man, it's a pretty big building here. But you also have these I don't know, this like cement structure over here. It looks like it was, I don't know what it was. Maybe a lighthouse before? Who knows? But whatever it is, it looks very cool as well. And you got a nice highway, a nice landscape. So the real question is, where in the world is this? And I'm gonna go with Greece on this one. Where in Greece? I don't know. Right around here. Let's make the guess, and the answer was Portugal. Portugal was the answer. Right over here. Well, hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. Alright, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got not a viewer, but a daily challenge, and it's also not the main section of the video. So there's two things wrong right off the bat, but hey, you know what? This is a pretty cool daily challenge. Look at this. We're in a big field. What are we growing? I don't know. Wine? Maybe. Maybe we're growing grapes. I'm not really sure. Soil looks very dry. In fact, the whole climate looks pretty dry. So I have no idea what we're growing, but we're growing something, and it's in pretty big fields. So maybe you guys have an idea what we're growing. Maybe that can give you an idea of where we are, because this is today's daily challenge, which means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Alright, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge brought to us by none other than our good friend, someone from Geelong. That is right, thank you so much, someone from Geelong, for sending this one in. Now, this challenge is very interesting. It is all about the former capitals of history's largest empires. That's right, former capitals of history's largest empires. So that is going to be very cool. Thank you so much, someone from Geelong, for sending this one in. If you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do, look down in the description below, find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. So let's do it. Boom. All right, challenge accepted. Where are we? I absolutely do not know. Assad Hospital. Interesting. Assad Hospital. Why does that feel familiar to me? Is Assad the name of a place? Is it? Alright. Let me ponder on that one for a bit. Is it the name of a place? You know, I gotta be honest. I'm uncertain. But okay, let's keep looking around. Maybe we can get other clues. Yamaha. We got this fella over here. He's looking at Nikon D7200. It's a camera I keep mentioning, but I think that's what that is, right? I think that's what this camera is. Maybe a D7100. That's what I said last time we saw it. I don't know if we saw that. We got people. We got a bunch of people. And, you know, this is like a big fair or something like that. Big blocks that have been built. A lot of people live here. We got Arabic, I believe. We've got, like, Christmas decorations up. So there's that. I mean, there's, like, a Christmas tree as well. So, you know, wherever we are, Christmas is at least slightly celebrated, or at least, I don't know. I mean, you know, yeah, there you go, Christmas decorations, because that's what this is, right? So wherever we are, that's going on. But I mean, that could be a lot of places, right? No, I mean, actually, there's a few places I think it couldn't be. All right, so we've got that. Where do I think this is? It's a really good question. Does that say Beirut? Beirut is that way. Okay. Beirut is that way. Lebanon. Beirut. Damascus. Yeah, that's Damascus is actually, yeah, Damascus. That's totally the capital of an ancient empire. Syria. Oh boy, Assad. Oh, I see. There you go. Oh, I bet you we wouldn't be seeing this sign over here in Syria these days. Oh, maybe. I don't know how Damascus is, but my God, there you go. Let's make the guess, and that is indeed the answer. Let's read a little bit more about it. The first location is Damascus, Syria, the capital of the Umayyad Caliphate, or Umayyad Empire, spanning an area from Spain to Pakistan in the year 661-750. It was about 15 million square kilometers, the size of Brazil and Australia. That is crazy. Whenever we see pictures of Syria or any like place that has undergone some severe conflict, I always like to think those pictures weren't taken long ago. This is Google Street View here. Those pictures were taken, at most 5 or 6 years ago. I always like to think, how does that area right there look like today? Right there. If we went right there today, how would it look? There wouldn't be as many people, but obviously, because there's no fair going on. There might be, but I would expect, there's not some kind of fair and rides and stuff. But does it look the same? Does it look different? Does it look better? Does it look worse? All good questions, and I don't know the answer to that. 6242. All right. What's the next place? The next place is Cruz Campo. There you go. How do you like your delicious Cruz Campo? Where are we? Sulphonic. This is the capital of an empire. What empire is this? Spain. That makes sense. Yes, Spain. That makes sense to me. Because, Spain had a pretty big empire, now that I think about it a little bit more. So, what was, at that point, the capital of Spain? Has it... Oh, look at that. No, that's an ad for the iPhone 6. I thought that was an ad for a future Apple store. Well, what has historically been Madrid? It's always been Madrid, right? Well, that sign says Madrid Vision. Okay, I guess it's always been Madrid. I was wondering if there was a historical capital that was not Madrid. I'm trying to think of what it would be, and I have no idea. But Madrid, that makes a lot of sense, right? So that's exactly where we are. Let's make the guess, and the answer is yes. Let's read a little bit about it. Second location is Madrid, Spain, the capital of the Spanish Empire, which reached the largest extent in 1790, which controlled over most of South America, half of North America, the Philippines, and other Pacific islands at an area of 19 million square kilometers, or the size of about Russia and Algeria. Wow. The size of Russia. Algeria is still pretty big, but, Algeria, people don't give credit of how big Algeria really is. Algeria is a big country. I wasn't giving it credit a few moments ago when I was like, Algeria. You might as well just say Russia and maybe Mongolia. What's bigger, Mongolia or Algeria? It's probably about the same size, actually. All right. What's up next? Well, this one is going to be Moscow. I guess you can consider the USSR to be an empire. And the USSR is definitely bigger than Russia and Algeria because, you count, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, a bunch of other ones over here. Was Mongolia part of it? I think it was. But, that's pretty big. And the capital was... Has the capital always been Moscow, or... Yeah, I believe the capital's always been Moscow. I think so. Fairly certain it has. Maybe not, but we're going to find out, won't we? Capital. Moscow. A city I'd like to go to? To a certain extent I'd like to go here. Only to a certain extent, though. I don't know. I'd like to have been to Russia before. But I don't know. There's nothing is, pressing me to think, oh, yeah, this would be like... I'd get psyched for the trip, for sure, but when it comes to putting down my dollars, I don't know if I want to put them down to go to Russia yet. Maybe at one point. Definitely at one point, but not right now. There's a couple of other places. Let's go to Moscow. That's where we are. St. Petersburg. Makes a lot of sense. I just would have thought, well, it depends, right? Maybe that changed around World War II time. That makes sense, right? You know, because you know, St. Petersburg's pretty darn close to old Finland there. We know that with Finland in World War II, you know, they're definitely, you know, pushing their way. Didn't they actually take St. Petersburg? And then because Finland chose the wrong side at the end of the war, they had to give all of it back. Did they have to give all of it back and then some? What were Finland's borders like before World War II? Were they did they have to give more of Finland, more of it back, or did it just go back to its original borders? All good questions I don't have answers to. All right, third location is St. Petersburg, Russia, the capital of the Russian Empire, stretching from Poland to Alaska. It reached its largest in 1866, the population of 15 million. Size, really? Okay, the USSR is the fourth largest, but they're very similar. So I chose the Russian Empire. Oh, interesting. Because in 1866, it counted Alaska still? Interesting. I didn't really know that. I didn't really realize that. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So the USSR would be like around here, or actually maybe it would be slightly smaller than the Spanish Empire. I'm not really sure. 2341. Okay. All right. What do we got? What do we got here? We've got. Excuse me. Do we just have another? It's another place. This is very confusing, actually. What was the name of that other empire? Oh man. Well, okay. Boy, I really don't know where we are. There's a lot of things going through my head, but I don't really know. Because I'm thinking we're in Bulgaria now that I look at it, but what empire would that be? The Byzantine Empire. No, that's somewhere else, isn't it? Is it there? Good questions. I don't know. I just don't know. Wow. I am really uncertain. How big could that empire have been? Or maybe we're in like Ulaanbaatar or something like that. Maybe that's possible. What empire would that be? The Mongolian Empire. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Of course, Ulaanbaatar is where we are. That's it. I mean, that's it. What would be the that's funny. That's really funny right there. Boom. God. That was boy. No words for that. Fourth location is Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Was once a small town in the vast Mongol Empire. The capital is now just ruins with no photosphere. The largest contiguous empire in the world stretched from Belarus all the way to Vietnam, including all of China, Iran, most of Turkey, and Central Asia. Reached the height in 1279 with a population of 110 million and the size of 33 million square kilometers. It was larger than Africa and Argentina. Also, people don't give credit to just how big Africa is. 6144. All right. And, of course, we are going to find ourselves in London right now for the English Empire. Is that what they would call it? British Empire? All good questions. Let's just look. We're in London. I mean, that's pretty clear. How big? How many square kilometers is this one going to be? It's going to be 40. You're going to see 40. The size of Africa and Australia. There you go. That's going to be the size. So here we are at I'm not really sure what this is. This is okay. We got some embassies and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty nice, right? London's a beautiful city. I like it a lot. I'd go visit again. But, yeah, you know, I probably would go visit London again before I would go to Russia, which is a really interesting thing to think about. Or at least, yeah, it is interesting. I'd go here again. I don't know why. I mean, it was nice. Was it that nice? I mean, yeah, but, like, there's other places I'd like to visit first. But, I mean, heck, you know, if we're all going to be in it, then might as well. Park Tower Casino, really? Interesting. All right, well, let's go to London. London. Boom. Final location is London, capital of the British Empire, the largest in history at a size of 33.7. Oh my god. Just above the size of the Mongolian Empire. Oh my god. With over 500 million people at its height in 1922, it spanned all over the world. Probably pretty familiar with this one. One last interesting fact is British and Mongol Empire are only a bit smaller than the entire moon. Wow. Than the entire moon. Well, there you go. 63-31. Wow. There you go. So we started off in none other than the Umayyad Empire in Damascus, Syria. Then we went to Madrid, Spain, Spanish Empire. Then we went to St. Petersburg, the Russian Empire. Was Moscow the capital of the USSR? I believe it was. I'm actually fairly certain it was. Then we went to Ulaanbaatar, the capital of the Mongolian Empire, which took me way too long to realize, even after I already pretty much thought we were in Ulaanbaatar. I was like, oh, what would that be? Then we went to London, good old capital of the British Empire. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I know I certainly have, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.